Hello, lovely viewers. Today we are back to the land of the old. It's always nice to go back and flip through old newspapers because you can discover some insights on what's trending those days, what's happening. It gives you a picture of how people live in that particular day and age. So it's like a trip down memory lane, if you must. So vintage items are very near and dear to my heart. By the way, this newspaper looks very old, but thank goodness it still survived. So we can only thank folks who really save anything and everything, though they really do risk being a hoarder. I think I am nearing that category myself, becoming a hoarder. So I will save everything in YouTube because internet hosting is expensive, but YouTube has that facility that allows us to save what is ephemera, which means it's fleeting, it's not permanent. And paper stuff are what we call ephemera. There are a lot of collectors who love ephemera, and there's a big market for it. But for me, really like anything vintage, it just lights me up. I can't get enough of it. I'm sure people who love vintage and antiques share the same feeling, and I think that's why you're here in this channel, because partly we share the same love for vintage and antiques. So enough waffling, let's move on. It says Torquay, sunny South Devon. There is a very wide selection of flats, houses, and bungalows available. That's not what I expect. Let's read the most important one, Daily Sketch. Tuesday, December 10, 1963. Price 3 pence. What? 3 pence for a newspaper? Weather sunny, rather cold. Sunny, rather cold in December. What did you expect, my friend? Tio Pepe, the Sherry of Spain. Here in the front page we have Sinatra, Was It Kidnap or Revenge? By James Lane. The Mafia, Gangland secret society, may be linked with the kidnapping of Frank Sinatra Jr., U.S. police feared last night. Really? Let me adjust my camera. That's better. For straight orange juice, drink a Britvic. The Christmas Baby center pages. So let's see who are these people in the front page. You have John Foss is the one on the left, was in Sinatra's room when he was kidnapped. Tells the singer's manager, Pino Barzi, what happened. He looks like he works for the CIA or the Mafia. Next page we have, I don't have much room, that's a shame. Stuart Baker dies in the US but may go in Canada. Hang on a minute, that doesn't make sense, does it? Never mind. What, we're listening to too much Sherlock Holmes and Poirot. I go down the truth sometimes when I'm reading the paper. So let's not go down that rabbit hole. There are enough problems for the day. Britain faces 1.5 M loss on US jet crash. Retired folk to get aid on raids. Rap goes Goodwill hunting. Silence for the Duke. Washington, Brussels, amusements. Curb asthma and bronchitis while you sleep. And the next page, that's not very focused. Not any better, yes. We have BBC drops Max from TV Party. New read for Ian Fleming. Ian Fleming, he's the author of James Bond. Is it? Something like that. Or 007. And here we have an ad from the Midland Bank, the bank for go-ahead people. That sounds positive. And by the way, folks, if you are interested in this paper, drop us a comment below and we will put the app for sale on eBay. Because we've just got so much to list and there's no time, but we will put it there for your checkout. We have here sketch diary after the mishap, how Fontaine took care of Nureyev. That sounds like Russian spy, doesn't it? We have Claridge's and Queen Frederica. I love a bit of spy stories, but reading them in books is kind of boring, so I listen to them on the internet or internet radio. I find it very relaxing. Yeah, I don't know why in the UK people love murder stories so much. What's the fascination? I think it takes your mind off thinking about your own life. You get so involved in the plot, you forget you even exist or you are transported. So if you like to have a go, at murder stories, I recommend Poirot or Sherlock Holmes. I like the older versions of Sherlock Holmes in the 1950s. Very old school. I love a bit of old school. So here we have Player's Gold Leaf, one of the great cigarettes. We have a lot of cigarette cards in stock. We haven't listed yet. So if you want some, drop us a comment. We can put them on eBay for you. Next one, that look on his face. I wouldn't really care to be in the shoes of those kidnappers by Kenneth Passingham. Nancy Sinatra. Okay, so this is the inside story of our front page. Really? So that made the headlines then. Looks like they went across the pond for their headline because nothing juicy happening in the UK, looks like. So cleared water is kissed in cold. Black Sea beats Spain. The night Mowgli Jr. went to a bubbly party. You have here Butlins full up for Christmas. Butlins, for those of you who are not in the UK, it's like a all-inclusive holiday park. Like your Disney. But don't expect the fancy stuff from Disney. It's Butlins, okay? So you have here In Fashion, edited by Sally Klein. Maternity being the mood of the moment. Okay, we have Dear Diary. Now I know more about his busy trips abroad. Wow, that sounds a bit juicy. Let's read the first few paragraphs. Often wondered what happens to husband, which is mine, it says, on business trips. Found out this week. Went on short business trip myself with 10 husbands, other people's. Pretty mixed crowd. One man had done it all before. Couldn't be more bored. Had ordered first round drinks before rest of us had fastened safety belts. Another madly impressed by first class seat, misguidedly used flop-down table as desk. His briefcase actually contained work. Obviously newcomer. Rest were old hands. Probably sober, conscientious husbands at home, but all furiously intent on shattering image went away. Okay, it's not as juicy as you have expected, isn't it? Next, when jail confidence trickster keeps his £100,000 secret. Phantom bound because not for us. Lawyers turn down free ticket offer. What is for lawyers? Okay, 4 middle-aged legal experts last night turned down an offer that would have made thousands of teenagers scream. Yeah, with delight. Free tickets for a Beatles show. So let's find out what they love doing then. Instead, the Performing Right Tribunal will meet in its sixth floor room in Kingsway, WC today to listen to a tape recording of a recent Beatles performance. Yeah, some people are just old school, which is, I don't blame them. I'm an old school myself, so I completely resonate with their choice. And here we have I like a man who likes me enough to buy me Cadbury's Contrast. Cadbury's Contrast lavish box, dark bittersweet chocolates, subtle sumptuous centers, a few now, some later. Cadbury's Contrast dark chocolates with a fascinating difference. That's advertising working there. Use a good looking woman to start the advert with. Little you know it's about chocolates. Next we have the Christmas babies. They live and die in misery, but you can help to save them. Next page, go out for a spin. It says, the premier group of laundrettes. This is an adverts page, a crossword puzzle, which does my head in because I can't solve a single crossword puzzle unless I cheat and Google everything. Treasure hunt, it says. And do you ever buy presents you'd love for yourself? We have the Thermos brand. The word thermos is a registered trademark. So somebody cut out this portion, maybe a collector previously. Racing sketch, it's welcome back to one ride. What? It's welcome back to fair time. And you have one ride, Gifford calls it a day. Birmingham Race Card. So for those of you who love horse racing, you understand the lingo, which I don't. Here, 3 tasks for new stewards. We have pools, so we're obviously in Sportsland now. I'm taking Arsenal to win the cup. Wow. Who is this? Says, yeah, what a culture, what a mad twist and shout there's going to be around London's number 4 on January 4. Arsenal are at home to Wolves, Spurs are at home to Chelsea. Between the two grounds, the Beatles have a couple of shows at Finsbury Park, and the January sales are on. It all sounds like a mishmash of everything happening there. Very busy. Winstone the winner. O'Brien goes all the way. English chuckers must go say MCC. I'm lost in the world of sports because I only know a bit of football and cricket it's like talking Chinese. I don't get it. But apparently it's the national sports of England, so I don't understand cricket at all. You have their TV and radio programs, ITV London and BBC. I love both of those channels. And the last page we have Riddle of Sharp Law Student. A 22-year-old Temple Law student was found dying from gunshot wounds on the pavement at Clapham Common, London last night. He was James Carlslow of West Pennard, Somerset, living at Acklam Road, Kensington, W. He was reading law in a barrister's chambers. Wow. The Arab envoys go into the Foreign Office for a ticking off. Stop meddling, warns Britain. A wife's first kiss for 16 years. And an ad here, give her Silverjoy nylons from Woolworths and other shops, made by A. Booth and Sons Limited. I don't know if all of the Woolworths shops have folded or there are just some few shops remaining. They must have completely folded, as that was all in the news. So there you go, folks. That's our little read through of the Daily Sketch newspaper from sunny Devon. I hope you all enjoyed that. If you like this kind of content, please leave us a comment and like and subscribe. And if you're interested in this, also drop us a comment and you can check it out via eBay. So that's the end of our reading time. Until next time, bye.